banned. Alright, hopefully most, if not all, of my ducks are in a row now. The vast majority of my ducks in a row.
Ducks in rows. We just play this to make sure we never get a monetized Tales of it.
Oh yeah, very important.
Every single one's got hit.
Yep.
Like basically immediately.
Yep. I know they're done uploading when I get an email about the copyright.
My last Leighton video got hit by a copy.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
I assume because of the ending song?
Presumably.
Engine. I'm like, oh, okay.
That was just copyright week.
Apparently. And we make no money from YouTube. Honestly, I think we get better ad rates on Twitch.
Probably.
Anyway, hi everyone.
Greetings.
Missed the last couple. Milla died.
Plot has happened exceptionally.
Milla died, but she's fine now. She got better.
She was reincarnated by the four great spirits, and they shoved her memories back in her.
We beat up the real Lord of Spirits, the actual Lord Maxwell, because it turns out Milla is not actually Maxwell. Maxwell made her think she was Maxwell, and sort of put her out as bait for Exodus. Maxwell's a real piece of shit.
Maxwell's a fucker.
We beat him up, and then he was like, okay, you know what, I'm just so fucking tired. I am thousands of years old, and I'm done.
This whole schism thing is really expensive to keep up.
Okay, fine, you win. And then Gaius came along and went, wow, you vacated that throne. I'm taking it.
And so Gaius has kind of declared himself God King of the world.
Yeah, Gaius sort of slurped Maxwell up into a Lance of Kresnik and is using him as a battery to keep the schism powered. So,
As a side note, this area, in the intro here, this is where Maxwell lives.
That is where Maxwell was. That is where we fought him, and why I went, oh shit,
this is a little spoilery.
This is a spoiler.
A touch.
I don't know, is this the normal?
I don't think so.
I feel like it's
but I have no idea what the
different
normal one
game.
is because it's been years.
Wow.
And like, I could be wrong. Because it's got the classic Tales main character sitting looking at stuff that a lot of the menu screens have. Like, it might be, but it's also might just be that everyone who's taken pictures has already beaten the game. God knows. I do feel like it's similar to this, though, like the tree that's in the loading screen here. I mean, I know that that's also, like, Vesperia has basically this tree in the opening. Yuri just kind of standing near it. It is so difficult to tell.
I think it is.
It might just be this, though, yes.
But as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh shit, you know?
It's not like it in itself is all that spoilery, but it is just like, yeah, wow, that's a late game idea.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's where you find Maxwell.
Yup. It is like one of the cooler looking areas overall. And it's true, you thought you would be the one who attacked and dethroned God, but it was me, Gaius.
Yeah, Gaius kind of took our glory, huh?
But
now we are actually in Olympius.
yes, so in order, basically Maxwell opened up a hole in space and threw us through it so that Gaius couldn't black hole us to death.
Yes. Well, Gaius was trying to black hole
Yes,
us
back
into Rizomaxia,
where we couldn't do anything.
where we would be trapped. But Maxwell managed to black hole us into Olympias instead. So let's swap characters over.
Which, neat.
So we are in the final act of the game.
Yes.
So...
Turns out Gaius is the big bad after all. Which is good because, like, if we're honest, like...
Swap Elise for either of the guys?
Sure thing. Like, if we're being honest, Maxwell probably wouldn't have been a very, like, exciting...
Final boss, no.
Final boss to have.
Yes, that is just the... That one didn't have a New Game Plus option. I just forgot that it's like, hey, do you want us to show the area you fight this old man? Am I in the right order?
I want to be Rowan.
You're fine as Rowan? Cool.
I'm probably gonna just become, like, Chester Incarnate once he gets quick charge, so I figure I'll play some Rowan while we're here.
So we are in the final act of the game.
Yes, so it's basically, we went through all the stuff about the inside, we popped out to the park.
Exit, watch the tickets, head to... It doesn't really talk to him, but I guess we can talk to him.
Weird.
No, yeah, it's this... Okay, we're at this paragraph. The skilled cook? Skilled
cook.
But yes, the Aspirixis that, Milla is using has Spyrix.
Is in fact a Spyrix, oddly enough.
To be fair, if you don't see that word written down...
Yes.
Like, the way you pronounce it differently, it's not called a Spyrix.
Yes, yeah, they may try to make it different enough that it's like...
Which is how you pronounce it. You pronounce it Aspirix.
That's a perfectly reasonable way to pronounce it.
Instead of an A Spyrix. But, I guess we'll give him a...
I hope that's what we were supposed to do.
Yes, he asked for a croquette parfait.
A croquet parfait?
Yes, a croquet parfait. And yes, if you haven't used the one you should have, you can turn it in for an attack. Oh, this attachment. Oh, good.
Oh, wow, we're just getting all the good attachments, huh?
Oh, who are we gonna give this one to? This one is a pipe.
Un pipe.
Un pipe.
Ce n'est pas un pipe.
No, but it is a pipe. Down pipe. Who gets the pipe, and is it Rowan?
Rowan would certainly be the most obvious choice.
I feel like we've had the top note is excellent. Oh god, I have to give up the Waluigi. I like where he's at.
He's quite strong already,
okay.
Yes.
The most,
There's always Chester.
The most inappropriate would be Elise, of course.
Children with a tobacco habit.
Yes, shall we get rid of the devil tail and give her rosy cheeks and the pipe?
Hitting the good stuff.
He's got the mustache! She is no longer Elise, she is now Watson.
She is incredibly well, disguised.
She is Iris Watson.
No one will ever know who this is.
It's beautiful. Perfect in every way.
Alright. Hate it when giant monsters appear in the higher lands.
True. Alright, nothing else to do. Exit the commercial district. We'll probably do... Oh, so we did a lot of shops as Milla, but we might want to actually everyone else should be like really high. Why? So we probably don't need to worry too much. We're checking out.
This city sure is strange.
She couldn't be recognized.
No
one must know.
Where'd Elise go? Who knows? This is now Iris Watson.
There's no nature.
There's no nature.
I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Oh
Is it because
man.
they're using Spyrix?
There's a plant.
More likely because
That's a
they're
plant.
There's a plant right there by the shop.
As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Olympias is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
Yeah, but it keeps killing them, so it sucks.
That is an
don't
issue.
it?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Oh, that's
the
not
Otherworld
good.
Reactor Plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrix using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
All that oil.
Deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Oh, don't worry,
Tell
we're
me,
on it.
Timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
We're gonna go blow up the
Fighting
plan.
official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
You! Did you take a bath and booze today?
Tipo.
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
Scam Jude. Scam Jude.
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
Oh, who's hongy? Oh, at least it has blushing cheeks on top of blushing cheeks.
You have
Yes!
that food ready by now.
There should be some. Yep, some skits.
Hey,
Listen,
Milla.
Milla.
Whoop, hello.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Go ahead.
No, after you. Mine can wait.
Why is everyone behaving so strangely?
A
You
lot
were
happened
dead.
after you went away. It helped us grow up a bit. But growing up certainly doesn't solve everything.
I bet Alvin feels the same way.
I see. You humans mature so quickly.
I'm dead for like 10 hours.
do.
With an ounce of common sense would hunt down Maxwell and make it right with him.
Well,
Fair.
Yeah.
a lack of common sense.
It's probably your influence, Milla.
I mean, yes.
How dare you?
Mother of fuck.
Hey,
From the
Alvin, you're
nature to the
home.
culture, everything on Olympia seems so different. This is your homeland, right, Alvin?
Yep. The source of the Spyrex you hate so much.
Pretty much.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than
No,
Well,
sort of.
I thought I did. I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
You were
anything?
like
It is
6
true
when
that
you
its
left
spirits
it.
have weakened and its
Yeah.
plants and animals are disappearing. But Olympias isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrex. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether I'm
I love y'all.
is beside
I
the
love
point.
all y'all idiots.
I see. Glad to hear it.
I love Milla.
Milla is so good.
Did Jude and Leia have a fight with Alvin?
Why do you ask?
Intuition.
Your intuition is on the mark as ever. I only heard about it after the fact, though.
Alvin tried to kill Jude.
Whoa!
Shot Leia.
Alvin!
Seemed to be one of his typical betrayals. It was
Alvin!
his actions that led to your apparent death. That must have been quite a shock to him.
That was probably true for Ivor.
Oh, I don't
too.
care about Ivor.
They fought with Ivor too?
We all did. He ran like a frightened
Yeah, he did! Oh, I'm so sad we missed that.
too.
That
Oh.
also happens.
Too was a painful conclusion for
Wow, a
both
lot
of you.
happened, huh?
I see. Now I understand why everyone
We missed a whole bunch, huh?
Much to catch up on.
Hmm.
Alright.
Alright, shops, and then we're heading to the port.
Yes,
The
do you want to
letters
do
in
any
the
shopping?
Olympian
Yes, I'll do
alphabet
some shop
seem
stuff.
quite similar.
Our alphabet's the same. How weird.
Weird.
Don't know how much we got. You have some.
We just checked off all the checklist.
Yeah, we missed out. We're getting old. It's fine. We're gonna play Jude's route
And own him even
and
worse.
own him again. Oh my
with
god.
10 times experience and 1 cost skills.
Oh, not even that. Like, the best thing we're gonna carry over isn't even those two.
Yes.
So it's going to be fun. You can imagine that my file in which I have the platinum has some good ass shit on it.
One particular thing that we haven't actually gotten into in this
No.
file yet.
Which I think we will.
We probably should be able to once we're back in town.
Land crabs.
Place is full of land crabs.
I guess so.
As always, a billion venomous stingers. The blue stinger.
Guessing the food is in the port.
Yeah, because it's in the inn.
Let's have a look. Yeah, so we're at that level.
Mm,
Which is actually probably where we want to be.
Basically correct, yeah.
Alright, I'm guessing the same of
Armoire.
Armoire.
If anything, we might even be slightly higher up because,
Now we're actually, like, right on it. Tunes are basically right on in terms of...
drop levels.
Yep. Exactly what I expect you to be. Ah.
Man, we got some cash.
Yeah, we did do Maxwell at 50% extra cash, so...
Yes, that did help.
I've not got all that much to spend it on.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
Zephyra.
Zephyra.
Pretty cool.
Alexandrite is quite strong, generally. Sure, we'll find one at some point.
Spirit symbol. Interesting. Good though. Alright, we'll head to the port and we'll buy a bunch of
We'll buy some mutton, fresh mutton.
fresh mutton. Alright, head to the port. That was just exactly like the ones in Rings of Maxia.
Weird, that...
Talk to the Vigilante by the entrance for a sub-event, then west talk for another sub.
Ah, there we go. I don't think he had loaded in. That's a vigilante right there with a tie like that. I hate to see it. Hmm?
Wow.
So wait, if you don't everyday carry, you're called a shadow?
I guess so. Guess rather than like Civ or Pleb, they're like Shadow. That's way too cool a name for someone who doesn't
Right?
use your big weapon.
For someone who isn't packing heat.
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright, so yes, to the west, there should... Cat, there's cats.
There are cats.
Those are
so
big
many
cats. How big?
Big cats.
Alright, then it goes back to the apartments. We'll go to the food.
Hey, boss, don't get upset.
Don't get upset, boss.
Fine, I'll fire you. Fuck you. Let's take in this soundtrack, really.
I like the music for this town, but yes, it is so fucking...
It's just burned into my brain.
Yes. It's in there and not in a good way.
I mean, it's again, like, there's worse themes that you could have at all times.
It's true,
but,
it's
like,
true. The Blue Singer Christmas music comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hard choices.
Full weight of my top knot.
Love full weight of top knot. No longer as hefty, but it did take top hat off of it.
It is true. There's a lot of sub-events in this game that are just let's have a chat.
Yep. Pretty cool. Going food shopping. More cats. Not much plant, but a lot of cat.
I'll fill up on rice. Probably fine for a medium beef bowl.
Yep.
Probably it.
I think there's the 50% one we'll want. Oh yes, we do have. Right, we've got one. We used it and then we got one.
We got one on top of it. So yeah, we're pretty much set.
And we'll once again use that before a boss.
Yep. Good to just have on you, basically.
Yes.
We'll also get good. It's still active currently because we haven't gotten into a fight since then. All right, that's it.
That is it. We're just heading back to the apartment. Get fed.
Back to Balin Wonderland.
There are 2 Judah-only skits, so we won't get them.
How sad.
Of course, the Milla ones, talking about, like, you know, what you missed. You don't get those in Jude's side, just the
Yes.
Millas. Cause
It would be pretty funny if we explained all the stuff that we just saw. I've seen some grass.
Yeah, that's some
Since we
grass.
got here.
I guess that's fake grass.
Fake grass, astroturf.
It's astroturf, yeah.
Heading out?
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the results of some new
Helioborg.
Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, let's go murder it.
Right. You did say you were an engineer. Well, hey, Balin buddy. Where's our chow?
I put together
Thanks,
a
Elise.
real nice spread in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
Oh, why is Tipo so cute?
Rowan's laughing back there.
I know. I love you, Rowan and Elise.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us? Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
How convenient.
Thank you. No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Oh, she's still so embarrassed.
Yeah, because her stomach made noise. That's just the most embarrassing thing. And we're going up to his place.
Yep. And then we're exiting, and then heading towards the exit in the commercial. There is actually only one way out of town here. Olympias
Yep.
is very small.
Olympias is super tiny.
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out? If we
I
head to
don't know.
that spot Balin mentioned, we might be able to get back to Rize Maxia.
TP.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help
Big
both
chair.
Rize Maxia
Those
and
chairs
Olympias.
are so big. Who is that chair for? Who can lean back in that?
Is there any way we can help?
Of course.
For Milla and her
I
giant
thought I could figure
wings.
things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrex devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
A little bit. That's a lot. That's a
That's
lot.
why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here.
Horn is in Milla's
Wow,
face.
that's tough.
I realized something once we landed on this side. We can't eliminate Spyrex from Olympias, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Rowan will never sit down. Tifa will, though. Oh, look at him.
Well,
Look at him
you
sleep.
know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrex, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
Be the Maxwell you want to see in this
Zoom.
world.
Sure about
Enhance.
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrex, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Hell.
Slaps both of them.
Any place working on Spyrex research is probably
Those
involved
wings
in
are
the Otherworld
incredible.
reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
There she is.
There she is. Hello.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
That's up to you, Rowan. You'd probably go back and be king of Fenmont or something.
I suppose.
I hear there's an opening.
Accepting resumes.
I mean, mean, Gaius has decided to be Lord of the World, so there's definitely an opening for a king in both Cambalar and Fenmont right now.
That is true.
Who's gonna be the other king? Elise.
Wingle.
Wingo, for sure. Alright, there's a scene,
What's
there
happening?
are 2 skits.
Helioborg is under attack.
Not Helioborg.
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix
Oh, hi
research
guys.
center. The attack.
I mean, who would you
No
think?
idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrix.
Bless you.
How is that even possible?
What's that?
Even more
Spirit
keywords.
arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know.
Did they have a big sword? Like,
How
like,
big was their sword?
a gigantic sword? Would you call it a gigantic fuck off
Let's go.
sword?
I want to make sure Balin is safe.
Oh no, music is fine.
2 skits.
It must
Then
be
head to
shocking
the
for the
center
Olympians to
of the
see us
commercial
using arts
district to
without
watch a sub event
Spyrix.
before we head
Not
out.
so much shocking as terrifying. To
Don't
us,
do that,
it's
little
as if you have
wigwags.
supernatural
I actually
powers.
do like that they
But in a
call
lot
it
of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
calculatrix.
Calculatrix.
Fear what they cannot
It's a
understand.
very like math
That's why we're so
sciencey
quick to
term for
discriminate
magic.
against other races and cultures.
Alvin, were you scared when you
Where
first came
spirit
to Rizamaxia?
arts is like
I
the
was.
magical
The
term.
people seem like monsters to me.
I do like that they go for this. So there was a thing like when Zhao basically showed up
Some are good,
and
some aren't.
died in the
glad to hear
big
that.
reveal scene.
It sounds like
Where
young men from
like the
Olympus
soldiers
started
were
off
actually
quite
kind of
naive.
scared of him because
my
he's a
God,
gigantic
yes.
magic man.
He's a gigantic magic man. Like these people could like people at Olympiads can channel lightning, but only using science.
Yeah, with
using
guns.
guns. Like someone who can just shoot lightning is terrifying.
Yo,
Imagine if someone turned up in the
far is
real
Olympus
world and could just
from
shoot lightning from
Xillia?
their palms. It's
they're
yeah.
the fucking wizard.
They're
Ooh.
wizards.
They're, like, separated by an impassable wall. Oh, I know. Rizamaxia and Olympias
Well,
are
that's
about
a
as
statement.
far apart from each other as men and women are. An impassable wall? Does that
I like
mean
how Elise just lets that go.
Boom.
I won't be able to see Drusilla again?
Oh
That's
no.
horrible.
Oh
No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Milla, Jude, Rowan, and even
no. I
Alvin.
hate that trash man.
Figure
Fuck him.
something out. That's true. You're here too, Leia. Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help.
Aw.
That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier. Let's all go back to Rizamaxia together. Okay, it's a promise.
Aw.
Check out our wares before they're all sold out.
So somewhere in here there's a skit,
Oh,
and there we go.
found
Let's
it.
get a scene.
Had to move over a few feet.
Like, calculatrix is a terrible word, but like it gets across the science versus
So
magic.
This entire
Yeah.
city is powered by Spyrix.
Yep. This world turns by stealing energy from spirits. Olympias has been doing that since ancient times. That's why it's rich in spirit fossils and little else.
How can everyone be so calm about killing spirits?
Because they
With
don't
so
know
many
they
spirits
exist.
gone, even nature is starting to disappear.
Olympians don't know that spirits create nature, or even that they're alive to begin with. All they know is that their primary energy source is drying up.
Yet
All
they're not
outta
doing
oil.
anything about it.
We've progressed this far.
Use the
by
oil
relying
without
on
realizing
Spyrix.
we were taking
We
it
can't
from
remake our
spirit
society
dinosaurs.
overnight. Could you immediately stop using spirit arts if someone told you to?
No, I don't think we could. Rizamaxia couldn't exist without humans and spirits working together to cast spirit arts.
Symbiotic coexistence, huh? Must be nice. Maybe we Manalobless Olympians are simply destined for extinction.
I do suspect that was the destiny Maxwell originally
Yeah!
But I
That's
have no
exactly
intention
what
of adhering
Maxwell
to
had in
Destiny's
mind.
plan.
Yep, just starve them out.
He was like, those
And your
fuckers
strength.
are
If you
killing
have
the
time for
spirits.
envy,
I'm
you have
just
time
going
to
to
act. With your actions, this situation
take my ball and
can
go
change.
home. Fuck them.
Change the entire world, huh? That's not really my style, but maybe just this once.
Alright. Let's Venus.
We're off to a location that will look completely different from every path we've ever been on in the
It'll
game.
look so different from Rizamax. So
Just a Not even
So different.
anything like we've ever seen
Oh,
before.
the most different area we've ever been in our life, and
not the exact same
no,
valley.
Yeah, the exact same desert valley we've been in like 5 times.
You know,
Yeah,
it is a
if we
mercenary's
were
job to
hoping
fight.
that
Not that I
Olympius
mind getting
would
paid to
look
twiddle my thumbs.
different, no, there's Nifre's treasure.
What a dreary landscape.
Everything coming for you.
And get 50 times experience and gold for this.
Alright, there should be a chest. To the west.
You alright?
Impressive. Blaze onward. Let's finish this.
Heaven and earth.
How about an encore?
Impressive.
We're perfectly in sync.
No encore for you.
Or because we're childhood friends.
All
And
right.
civilization relying on volatile, unrenewable, unethically obtained resources, unable to collect this without colossal social political and infrastructure reform? No, completely irrelevant.
This has never been done before.
Oh, no relevance here. But like, I feel like at least in Xillia it goes all in with its environmental
I assume this
allegory.
won't quite be correct.
No, that is the right one.
Ah.
A little tree to the east for the Ifrites. So yeah, that tree there has an Ifrite's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
With my monocle!
No! Who gets the monocle?
That is a
Do
good
we
question.
replace the heart with a monocle? I feel like we do, right? Beautiful and perfect. Wow, Luigi. But posh now.
White.
Let's see if we can change it to gold.
There we go. Everything gold.
That's the match is beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks like it's gonna work. Looking good.
Wow, your stash is so good.
It's really powerful, yes.
Alright, this should get you a
Is this
skit,
another one of
Ifri's
Ifrit's arcs?
Legacy.
What's it doing on
Ah, this should be a
Olympus?
trophy for
Ah.
50.
There you go.
of his
My
treasures.
name is Ifrid.
We have found
I'm
all
an
of them.
explorer seeking a foreign world known as Riza Maxia. When I depart for it, I will gather the treasures I've collected in my adventures on Olympius and place them in
wow.
arcs near my hometown as a gift to the next generation of adventurers.
Huh. So Ifrid was an Olympian.
He must have found some way to cross the schism
Alright, we're
to
heading
Riza
to the southeast
Maxia.
corner for a
And then
time.
he never made it back
Alright.
to Olympius. Never figured there'd be someone else besides you guys crazy enough to go running off to other
There you
worlds.
go.
Well, let's pay our respects to our predecessor and help ourselves to his loot.
But yes, like Tales games usually add an environmental message kind of as a half-assed thing near the end.
Whereas this one is
Private
just going
Xillia.
all in.
Like this one goes all in and also goes like a bit more of a nuance because basically like every other Tales game is like colon oil is bad. We're gonna make a new perpetual motion machine which fixes it.
It fixes everything. It'll be fine.
So like yeah, like Vesperia does it with the whole like, well, we're just going to instead of using Blastia, we're gonna change them into spirits.
We're gonna use Wastia.
Yes. And like I feel like Abyss is similar. It has the whole other world beneath it and it kind of resolves that. Just about unpoison the world below. It's great.
Blah blah blah.
This is kind of the first game that actually goes, yeah, this entire civilization was built on oil. You cannot just yank that
Yeah.
out from under them.
This would have been a great secret fort when I was a kid.
Tales games are like, this energy source behind magic is a problem. You fix it by getting rid of it. Hi.
Ah yeah, shall we go
That's the
fight some
quest,
bandits?
yes, and then we'll go hand that quest.
And it's to the bandits.
But yeah, it isn't like a good-evil dichotomy, or like, you know, it starts out that way with, you know, the Spyrex as being evil, they kill spirits.
Had to get in there.
You're on the quest of Milla to, like, destroy them, and then slowly reveals that it's an awful lot more complicated than that.
Yo.
I'm stronger than I look.
There's always
People are still people.
Yeah, Grace's is the one for yank everybody's energy, never return it. Yeah, Grace is also in F arc has the environmental, just allegory
Hammered in there.
hammered right in, and then like fixed by bullshit.
Place
Right.
even has pigeons.
And then we're going to the next area.
Well done. Thank you for murdering those people.
We really need to play our eyes. We do have it.
We do have it, yes. I mean, it's...
Mystery mask.
Oh my. Leia going to have to don the mask.
Depends what it is. Ah, nah. It's alright.
Not quite as good as the sidekick mask was.
They'll never get rid of horns in the
It's
party
the
hat.
party hat hanging off the horns is pretty great. But yeah, we'll probably actually have some time to play it at some point now that we've finished the old JRPG kick we've been on. Well,
Yes.
at least done a whole bunch of.
We finished Digital Devil Saga 2, and we finished Epic 10 a while ago.
I got farted on.
through the heavens. Send them off. Diffusional drive. How about this? Savage roar.
Ah, yes, I can wiggle it around.
Let's finish this. Through ebb and flow. Erupt forth. Raging mist.
Oh, fuckers over here.
I didn't even notice them.
Seven fate.
Gather the spirit strength.
How's that for an old man?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Perfectly acceptable.
We're starting to get 3 points now.
Yes, we are back down on the lower end of the
Alright.
scale.
Couple of bags.
Oh. Yeah, I saw the one that's over that way.
Which one over at the right? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. It was obscured by the tree.
It's hiding.
I did think I'd seen one. Shiny spot in that tree.
Nailed it.
Yeep. And then a bag and a shiny spot, and then the next one. We'll probably play Tales of Rise at some point. It's good that it also has a more complicated environmental analogy. That is the thing, like most Tales games, that doesn't really revolve around it. It usually has another plot, and then it's like, wait,
Slams this baby
wait,
in
we're
there.
a Tales game? We need to have an environmental message.
Ah, damn it. Milla did not quite protect me while I was casting my bullshit.
An awful lot of these guys here.
And they can fucking cast air pressure on us.
Feel the beat
And ride the rhythm.
all the way to victory.
Juice healer.
Alright. Who zone? Who dis? That looks fun over there.
That looks like it's probably... Oh, it's not a fell boost, but it is strong?
It's just a beastie.
Yeah, he's not a fell boost, he drops a mysterious jewel. Right, we've been collecting these mysterious jewels.
Yes, we have, and we have no idea what they're for. Do we fight him, or are we doing other stuff?
Like, we probably get to the end of the year and come
Find
back.
the save point and then come back to him. That cave behind him, anything?
Sorry, I'm looking at things. Hill on the east wall in the southeast corner, enter the tunnel.
Sure is. Fine, it's fine. I'm hiding in my hole. Nothing can hurt me here.
Black egg. Continue north to the northeast corner.
Totally fine.
Ignore the Veywindai. Okay, I think, is he still over there, or... On Spawn Up. I think he's actually just, like, in the area.
He's a sometimes food, yeah.
He's a sometimes enemy, yeah. Doesn't necessarily have to be in that corner. Anyway, northeast corner into the tunnel there.
Another tunnel, yep, I see it.
Along the east wall, switch. There's absolutely a point-and-click protagonist stuff. I mean, honestly, we're in a JRPG, you are always collecting shit you have no idea whether you'll use it or not, and you probably won't.
At least you can make a good breakfast out of it.
We don't use the vast majority of the shit we pick up.
Ah, damn it.
I don't think so.
Should I be casting Tidal Wave every battle?
Yes.
Probably not, but
Yes,
that's not going to stop me.
Of course you should. Why wouldn't you?
Now's our chance.
I just need to keep believing in myself.
Large malts.
Yeah, you do, Jude. Going east, chest, head west from the chest to opposite wall.
Yakisoba. Small bean. Like a tunnel.
And then we're zoning to the next. Then you actually may notice a large bog which over the rest of the enemies. It says Baywin die. Not felt beast does pose a huge threat.
Just chilling.
Huge threat and hard drops. So 62 has 175,000.
Ah, fun. That's numbers. We are currently level 55, so like we're getting there, but not quite.
Head west.
For the chest.
Then follow the west wall to a tunnel.
A maple gel. Oh.
I actually do. Hello, bird. I do kind of like really going environmental message. You actually possibly can figure out where they're going with it. They have actually mentioned
Yes, it has kind of planted the seed already.
The thing that's going to come up is going to come up again. It came up very briefly in the fight with Gillen.
Yes. And technically earlier than that for other stuff.
Yes. And technically, I guess it's with us right now.
Anything.
Probably not important.
Not important. Like, it's definitely not perfect, but I do like, that things aren't just magically resolved at the end of the game.
Yes, the game very explicitly is like, we're gonna have to figure shit out, but, you know, we've put things in a better place than they were.
That's all we'll say without spoiling it, but, like, I do like it. A lot better than, like Vesperia, which is like, Yuri lifts a sword.
Well, people will figure it out.
Made of a feather of light, and then happy ending for all.
And the world is saved. Thanks once again to the Powerpuff Girls.
Woo.
I have no idea if this cave has anything in it.
Unfortunately, we missed.
It does.
We missed Ivor's butt being kicked.
Alas.
We got a skit about how everyone beat up Ivor.
How we tied up every loose plot end, basically.
They beat up Ivor on Jude's end.
Hunter's Monocle.
Yeah, Jimmy Feather, Hunter's Monocle.
We're Pirate
chest
Kings.
to the west of that with a monocle.
With a regular monocle.
And then we're heading to the next area, although we'll just be saving and then going to see if we can go beat up him and I. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're going to do a Jude playthrough, so we will beat up
We will
Ivor.
have our chance.
And we will beat him up so badly with our new game plus bullshit. It'll be great.
That he will
but yeah,
cease to
the game
exist.
isn't unfinished when it comes to overall plot. I would say there is... I will say Jude's story might reveal more of its unfinishedness.
Yes, like we've heard all this stuff has happened while we were just walking around as Milla, and it definitely gives you the idea that, like, holy shit, Jude's story has, like, so much plot in it. And we'll see about that. Alright. Well, if we are gonna do a fight, then I should probably actually
we'll
do a
orb up and
level.
then save again. Yes, we will absolutely dunk that nerd.
As he deserves.
We'll dunk everyone. I can't wait to show you how utterly unstoppable we are going to be in New Game Plus Plus.
Mm-hmm.
I have 9,000 points of grade and 2 playthroughs behind me, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Time stops for 3 seconds after avoiding with a backstab.
You know, just you can have a little hourglass as a treat.
I don't think we see Ivor again. Oh, we might see him for a subquest.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure plot-wise he's gone.
He's served his purpose, which is being an idiot.
Being a complete fucking idiot. Yes, I am getting multi-eye. Something that would probably be very helpful in this upcoming fight.
Huh.
Hi!
Friends.
I knew he was there!
I will probably swap over.
Milla?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll do Milla and Elise. Yes, that's the thing we want in the fight.
I like Rowan, but maybe not that much.
He's really good at random encounters. He has some real good shit.
Though, of course, if you are playing as him, all the enemies will start going for you, and of course, Jude levels. Oh boy.
I'm hungry, and if you don't eat a lot, you'll...
I knew it was coming, I heard it! But yeah, you can absolutely see how every enemy has decided that I am the problem now. I'm being attacked by so much! Oh my god!
Attack some shit in the middle here.
Like, I am both the caster and a player-controlled character. That means that I am just, like, target number one.
Alright, I should, I don't think I can actually do that. Because I have healer on a shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do the art change.
Ah, yeah.
Which I think I do have.
I think you have it? You might need to check.
I might need to make sure I have that skill on.
All that training's paying off.
Maybe it's time for a black belt.
Yeah, like you drawing aggro is like really bad for casters.
Exactly. Like, it's one of the big problems. Like, they've made casters a lot more fun to play, but because enemy AI is set to go for the player character a lot more, it, like, makes it so that it's a lot harder to dodge them.
Alright, life reversal, so I recover 50% of the damage last take. Thanks. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Snap pivot activates her in front steps, so that's very, very
It's
good.
a very silly ability.
Second arts 2 causes the consecutive use of palm strike to become Reaper's Toll, adds an extra hit. Well,
Jude just starts getting more shit on his already good
Performing
arts.
a taunt making the focus of enemy attacks for 5 seconds.
Ah,
That actually tends
taunt.
to be really good. Magic Art, yes. Standing hand, enlightenment from the palm of your hand, increased attack range, ensuring. Oh. The Bazonga skit is one of the best skits. Thing to say. No, I'll give you the controller back. I know, I've stolen it from you. I'm looking up Jude's thing. Yes, hold down the buttons.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't hold that. It doesn't work when I do the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me...
That it has another form.
At least as far as I can see. Alright, so I'll just have to use it in a fight and see what happens.
See what happens
Alright.
for funsies. What do we want to eat?
Ooh, okay, the question is, like, do we want to eat an experience in Gald, or do we want to eat something that'll help us win?
Both real reasonable questions.
Gives out 15,000 experience and 7,000.
Not incredible.
But not amazing. No.
I mean, we could throw out one of these fruit yakisobas.
Yeah, that seems...
Just boost our stats as much as we
good,
can.
Yes. Alright, we'll save, we'll go.
And then we'll die.
We share both bank accounts and controllers.
It's true.
Alright, so I believe he only spawns in
the
that
center
middle area. We
area.
might want to do a holy bottle.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
And that was Leia really liking that fruit yakisoba.
There we go, yeah.
Fruity
noodles, conquer all.
Leia, if I may be so bold, you have a piece of seaweed and a watermelon seed stuck near your lips.
Thanks, Rowan.
Cowing down.
Yeah, it's like Hawaiian pizza, but worse. Agreed.
Leia likes it. I love that they have tastes in food and like we'll comment on it.
There he is.
He will draw across the entire map. I did
and
remember
he is
that.
over there, yeah. I guess it's like they actually took him away when we came out the tunnels, so we wouldn't get like...
She wouldn't totally fuck you.
Well, we remember him. He's in Vesperia.
Yeah. It's weird how they decided there should be a Giganto monster.
Hey, Babe and I. Alright, no weaknesses.
Are we
Got
seriously
it.
fighting this thing?
I refuse to run from any enemy, no matter how strong.
Stole a heavy
I'm
tree.
dumb as hell.
Really courageous. Thank you. Whirling assault.
One.
Got it, Tipo!
Whirling.
Watch out! Please wake up!
Savage roar. Strike.
Oh, we've done over 10,000 damage, so...
This is a decent
About
amount.
15,000 is much less than it said. Guess it was like for hard mode.
Probably, yeah. He
Oh god.
can
Alright.
just do this. And there we go.
Won't stop me! Sorry, guys.
Oh, you sure about that?
This might stop me, actually.
Okay, I'm actually gonna lure him a little bit away.
Away from the corpses.
From the corpses I'm gonna revive, yes.
Elise.
Okay, let's go! Resurrection!
Not yet.
Resurrection! Energize! Healing tag team! I'll help!
Great healer.
Here!
Great healer. Ah,
Healing circle!
last one.
Energize!
Okay.
I am at least keeping him locked down here. Oh, here he comes. But yeah, he will basically just decide to start fucking up your entire day.
Caring!
Plan out.
Yep.
Let's go!
Let's do this.
Alright, link darts in there. What?
His hitboxes are also Mondo.
Don't worry!
I remember this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Thanks!
Thanks.
Energize! Tag team! Healing circle! Energize!
I'll give us a moment to get it together.
Healing circle!
Yeah, he has like some really bullshit stuns.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring! Got it!
One true sword to smite the masses.
Don't worry!
Great healer.
Healing circle! Get him!
He's getting my ass, but we're getting his ass. His defense has definitely gone up. But we got there. Alright, that had a few scary moments,
I
but
think it flipped the Gald and the health.
ah.
175 was what it
Yes.
said the health was.
Ah.
And 70,000 is what it said. 7,000 is what it said the Gald was.
Yeah.
So it flipped them.
Ah, Elise is down to 2 points per level.
She's at level 60.
Because she is now level 60, yes. But hey,
We did beat him up.
we got he ass. He charge.
Then we're heading for the fort. I don't know how many of these jewels we've finished.
We've been pretty good about it, I feel like. Well, always happy to give Rowan more intelligence. Alright, here you go.
I think there's 23.
Like, since they're in specific locations, they're a bit harder to miss than a lot of other things can be.
Yes.
They are everywhere, and you don't get a payoff for them until the very end of the game, though. So it is very easy to just miss one.
Yes.
I don't believe they are missable, but
Now, how many
they
do we
can be
have?
missed.
19.
19.
I feel like we've missed one. No idea where.
No idea what it would be, but... Alright, off to the lab. Back to the lab again. Yes, I am going the correct direction. Just making sure. All the Olympias music is good. I like it.
Yes. We are missing one. We have 20.
Okay.
We're following on the guide, so I have no idea where
No
this one.
clue which one it would be, and yeah, like, how it ended up getting missed. I don't think any of them are
I feel
missable.
like we've potentially missed it by being on Milla's side.
Quite possibly. I could believe that there's one that, like, you can go grab. Good
I
story.
feel like it's in the fort, man.
Yeah, because you basically never go to Fort Gandala again.
No, luckily, we cannot lock ourselves out of
Yes,
this.
none of them are missable.
Most of what's missable are, like, the little side scenes. There's a lot of missable side scenes in this.
Like the random talk quests that
Yes.
we've got.
That definitely looks like someone's...
Someone punched the wall.
Oh, dead, Jude.
It's definitely not anywhere close to the level of Vesperia,
No, I
though.
don't think you can miss the post-game. That looks like it was done with a big fuck-off sword.
It sure does.
This looks like
Yeah,
a
the
storage
Spear you can
space
miss
for
the post.
Spyrex.
Well, in the original
The
version, I
contents are
believe they
destroyed.
fixed it for the definitive, but you
Did
can
Gaius
miss
do
the
this?
post-game dungeon.
Yes. There was like a small window where if you didn't visit a location that you had
Whoever
no
at
reason to
last
go
leveled the
to,
larger facilities and
you would miss
warehouses
the
and left the
flag
other
for the
buildings
post-game
intact.
dungeon.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to
And so
wipe
even
out the
like,
military.
even though it's supposedly been fixed, nobody wants to risk it.
Yup.
Like, we didn't want to risk it.
Everyone tells you, just go. Just go to Pharaoh's.
So we just went there when like the scene happens because we don't want to miss that. We don't want to
We
risk
should
it.
hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
Milla's wings are definitely inconvenient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in here. Olympius was not built for
Alright, we
Batwing
can
ladies.
enter the facility.
I love entering the
There's
facility.
a chest and enter the first door on me.
It's a chest. It's also
I can't believe
they
the size
scared.
of this facility.
Oh yeah, because we got holy
Everything
ball.
in it.
I'm gonna
Fuck,
get
fuck.
they ass.
Get his ass. I sort of have bad memories of this place from Xillia too as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll help too.
Farewell. Here.
I'm ready.
Cloud Pierce.
Go, Tipo!
Remind me just taunting my teeth back up.
Over. Okay, get him.
How unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How unfortunate, because of everything here is electric type, but you know,
Giant Tipo.
we take those.
I love that Beast also makes a Tipo.
It's like a city in and of
Real
itself.
lad.
Big Angie lad.
Big
So we'll be going in that
Angie
little
lad.
door,
Big
but we
Angie lad.
gotta get the big Angie lad.
I'm ready.
Whirling assault. Aqua protection.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring. I'm ready. What the heck?
Aqua protection.
Dispel.
Oh yeah, Gnome just fucks this zone up.
I'm ready.
Donk.
Will shall lay our path. I'll overcome.
Yes. All
Yes.
I might self layer for Alvin.
Sure. before I take him over forever.
Yeah.
That?
Nothing to worry about it.
The murder bots.
Okay, there's a pineapple gel somewhere there, and apparently 2 black eggs I didn't mention.
I mean, I don't really blame it too much.
Zume.
Prescribed land, concealed within a shell, never to be touched, never to be spoken of. Man must shun.
Every silent, its secrets thou must keep. We had a similar book in Dr. Mathis's office, didn't we? It talked about Reason Maxia.
Indeed.
That I very accidentally read when, oh shit, in my head, because, I might need some.
Jude is not the TPEist boy.
I used an awful lot in that fight against the,
Yes.
the lad.
Well, most importantly, someone left their sack in the
Okay, so let me
library.
mention the pineapple gel. Continue down the hall, exit to the door for 14.
But yeah, there's a lot of texts about the world of Rise Maxia being like in a shell, and it's mostly flavor text, but then it comes around like, no, it's actually like that. It's really cool.
It was in Dr. Mathis's office because he's from Olympias.
Are you okay?
And I believe Drizel's study also had a text about like how Kresnik founded Rise Maxia.
Yes.
Like they have actually been talking about it being the chosen land,
Thank you.
like the promised
I think I'll
land.
be okay now.
This place seems deserted. Do you know where everyone went?
Some people got out early. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty
What, this
chaotic.
enemy soldier who looks exactly like people we've beat up?
The soldiers hit us.
Weird.
We're making a human? Fuck that.
They were led by some guy with a giant sword.
Yeah, that is the thing
Sounds
you know.
about right.
That's Gaius. Hi, Gaius.
That's
The flying woman. Yeah.
They did in fact see the giant fuck-off
They
sword.
told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Leia, your hair okay?
Sounds like something Milla would say.
He can't be. Gaius must be planning to eliminate every Spyrix in the entire world.
Yes.
Basically.
Stop the otherworld reactor plan? Isn't that a bit extreme?
No.
No, it's a sound plan. Olympias' situation won't change as long as it has access to Spyrix.
Yeah.
Even if the current plan is halted, someone else will eventually come up with something similar.
By eliminating Spyrix, Gaius is going right to the heart of the two-world problem.
By murdering one of the
Sounds like a lot of
worlds.
work. But if Gaius is anything, he's
I
determined.
mean, yeah, if you got rid of all, like, oh no,
That puts
nobody
Balen
could
in
use it to
danger.
poison the planet anymore, but also everyone in Olympias would die, but Gaius doesn't care.
That's not his problem.
It is, in fact, a solution
Do
to
you
the
know
problem.
anything about someone named Balin? He's a Spyrix engineer.
You might find him over in the Spyrite research wing.
What?
Officially, it's called.
But
the
Leia's
Military
hair is
Research
having
Wing,
problems.
but I wouldn't get your hopes
Mm-hmm.
up. Those freaks are probably still wreaking havoc over there.
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah, but still,
You already have enough on your plate. Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
right.
We don't have time to worry right now. The sappy stuff will have to wait.
All right, thanks.
So where's this military research wing anyway?
Just ahead.
Not that much of a
If it's
path.
still
To,
standing.
only one path to follow.
Afterwards, head south.
Be careful.
You too.
Thank you, small child.
But yes, you go from, like, these kind of people being bad guy soldiers who you just kind of mow down in
You sure you're gonna
battles
be okay?
to, you know, being
Save
people.
it.
People.
Fine.
That is kind of a big thing in this game. Galvin just shuts the fuck up.
Aw, big scorpion lad. Hero's hat.
Heroes rhyme.
Exit to the north. I guess it's that north.
I know, how north we talking?
Exit to the north, grab the chest, the north for another. Ah!
Ah, I think it is the
No,
other
there's a
one.
chest there. Okay, check
Ah,
where that chest is.
Yeah, I think it is.
This place is just a
Fucking weird.
series of disjointed corridors. That is the correct thing. Continue
Okay.
north through another door. Instead of heading toward the door with a save, which leads to the high road, head west and check the dead end. Pop!
That's Pup. Oh no, it's too quick.
I think that's actually a different high road.
That's right. Listen to her.
I had no idea what I link up with.
Not a half concept, no.
Rising Falcon. Love Rising.
I like how the linked arts do kind of encourage you to just like try shit. You get a very large list of arts in this game, and like your linked arts give you a reason to just be like, oh, this art's actually really good. The battle system in this is pretty nice.
I've enjoyed it more than Grace's.
Oh, we're done already?
Honestly, I found it not
Playing around.
really enjoy playing Grace's. It had a lot of like it was really, I remember it being really good at the time, but I think, you know, like 8-10 years later, it's got a lot
Lost a lot of
of
luster.
quality of life stuff that newer games have. It's not as fast and snappy as it should be.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like after playing Berseria, like,
Yes.
Grace's... it does what I liked about Grace's, but in a way that I like more, basically. Alright, so we got that chest there.
Yep. Head back to the room with a save, go south and west. Yeah, Alvin has some great show don't tell scenes. Really, really good.
Mm-hmm. He's just very used to keeping to himself. Alright. I think we might have already done the...
Up the street, head back to the room with the save, go south and west.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I guess this is south, and then it's the other way.
Yeah, I guess that's
This
west-ish.
is west.
This is the one road we haven't been down, so...
I really wish it used
I know, if it
southwest
says
and
south,
southeast.
then west, like... But yes.
We have cardinal directions and ways to, you know, say what diagonals are. I assume the other ways. But like, you know, say that this is northwest. You can say northwest. Ah, it's an eye feature.
Is an eye freed.
Yes. Yes. Alright. Somebody's gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore the door here. Head south to another area. You can now head back and enter the military research. But yeah, like Grace's just felt like a really bad version of Bersteria's, whereas this feels like a really good version of Vesperia's.
Yes. And it did take some of the quality of life stuff.
I really
alright,
like.
so is it the little...
Let's have a look at the map.
Or... Yeah, this is like a square here. This is back to like the first area we came into.
Yeah, so she talked about the military.
The only door we haven't been in is that one.
Okay, I'm guessing it's that door. I mean, it didn't say go back to the door. It said go back to the military research way.
You know, the one.
That's it. Head all the way to the dead end for a chest and backtrack and take the first door on the left.
Oh no, he's stuck.
And stop.
Pup stuck. Gnome is so fucking good here.
Watch out!
Nice one.
My will shall lay our path.
All right.
Yeah, we still got a bit before we cross the area.
Yeah, I have a cheap soup on, so if you have to overwrite it, that's fine. He almost just walked into us as I turned the corner there.
Let's backtrack, take the door on the left.
Alrighty. Assume this one then. That's an awkward way to word that.
Move the box here to get the...
I hit the correct button this time. I'm proud of me. It's weird how these aren't really like block pushing puzzles. It's more like just put the box in the right location kind of thing.
Yeah.
7,000
Exit
gold.
and enter the second door, selecting 10th floor.
Error. I want to go to error.
Enter the eastern door. Head west for scene.
At this rate.
That's later
Let's look
on.
somewhere else.
Some stuff to do.
I took like 2 steps.
What is it?
I was going for a bag, actually.
Pick the incorrect direction.
Mm-hmm. Given all those errors, I imagine we'll have to get free reign of this floor
we
soon.
have,
This confirms it. They created a spyrite with the information Exodus gave them. Something called Volt.
Interesting.
Volt, you say?
So Gilland really was trying to save Olympia.
I do also like this, that you've got like the classic
According to
summon
this, that
spirits,
spyrite thing was powered
and you've
about
also
half an
got
hour
the
ago.
second set of classic
Sounds
summon
like it was one of the
spirits
reasons
Yes.
for the
as
chaos that
spyrites.
transpired here.
Where'd it go?
I don't know exactly, but it looks like it climbed to one of the floors above us.
We
What do you think?
have given Alvin some
might
very
be worth
silly
checking out.
sideburns, yes.
Of course.
Why do you say that?
I don't have any proof, but I think Gaius might have activated it. If he did, we should find him nearby.
But what would be his motive for using spyrite?
I have the
Funsies.
same question. I think it's important we get in contact with him.
Jude, it's not that I don't want to meet him.
But he's a giant sword. It's bigger than you,
If Gaius
Jude.
is
It
dead
can
set
cut
on
reality.
destroying all Spyrexes, I doubt he'll listen to anything we have to say.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If that's his plan, then I'll just have to stop.
I will punch
You
his
say that
sword. You
now,
cannot stop
But
me.
we all know how much you respect him. Just as you respect Milla.
Please, Rowan. There's no need for this.
You sure you won't back down in front of your hero, kid?
Hey, Jude doesn't need a lecture from you.
Fuck off, Alvin.
Who died and made you head honcho?
Fucking get him, Elise.
Yeah.
I love how
I
much
do
she shits
respect
on
Gaius,
Alvin. It's
but it
incredible.
doesn't mean I have to follow his path. I can
Because
create
she's
my own.
like 12, she can't think of anything better to say than he's a
Otherwise,
lying
I'll never
meanie.
make my own
But it's
decisions.
amazing every time she
I
does.
won't grow up to be who I want to be.
Well said.
He has not learned the word bastard yet.
Nope. She's 12, don't teach her that. The chest, the
Grab
syrup
this in
ball.
here, yeah, and then
Alright,
we'll go
so
back in the other
east,
way.
Yep. Yeah, like Celsius and Volt are like in Symphonia.
Yep.
As the second set of summon spirits.
Yes, along with Shadow and
And
someone else.
the light one, I don't
The
remember
base's
his name.
power went out.
Let's proceed with
Already
caution.
forgotten.
Asuka.
Right.
Whoop.
This says enter the eastern door, check the area.
All right. Well, I have now made a lot of friends for
Maybe
us.
food that we already have.
Nice one.
You're so strong!
Ah,
Love
wasn't
it.
even aiming for that one.
I just need to keep believing in myself.
Eye of the Beast?
Believe it. Bags around here.
Yeah, Luna and Ask the light some.
Right, right.
But like, I'm trying to remember the fourth one.
There were 4 in Beach World, yeah. And like the 4 in First World or in Silverant are the classic ones that are in every Tales game.
And doing Ifrit, Stealth, no.
Yes.
And then Volt, Celsius, Shadow, Luna, it is Luna.
It is Luna and Asuka.
Yeah. But they're Silverant. Gnome is the Tethiala one. Right.
Yeah, that's
it,
what it is. Gnome is actually.
Jane, Ifrit, and Sylph are from Silverant, and then
Yep.
Luna and Asuka are, which is why I was confused, because I
Yes,
was like, they're...
because I was.
Because as
I
soon
thought
as
you were right
as soon as
well.
you said it, it was like, no, wait, they're from Silverant. Shit,
Yeah.
who's the fourth? Gnome is from Tethiala.
Gnome is actually from Tethiala. All right.
And Maxwell is the ruler of them all. Dun dun dun. So we got a croquette bun.
I believe we.
Can you? Yes. Exit, check the dead end for an item's treasure.
Mazes. So much. Ah, yes, it is right here. Just couldn't see it.
For
Ah,
resub.
sustain limit.
Ooh, we should look at that. But yeah, it's amazing.
The revelation that Tipo is just Lisa's internal monologue is low-key amazing characterization.
It's real
She's little
good.
shit, and no one calls her on it, and it's fantastic.
I love it because they all just treat Tipo like he's a separate being, despite knowing that he is. Because like you can't yell.
You look at him and it's like, well, obviously.
Well, then obviously, but also you can't yell at an 11-year-old whose thoughts are being said to you because you, as an adult, know that you think thoughts that you would never verbalize in a million years.
Yeah.
But like, she is now hooked up to a thing that verbalizes her thoughts, so they're like, Tipo's Tipo, and he's
Exactly.
obviously Tipo, but also like, you know, we'll yell at him as if he's Tipo and not as if he's Elise because you can't yell at an 11-year-old for
Yep.
like thinking shit.
Yep. All right. Got the Eye for each treasure.
What is this skill?
You can stay in Overlimit after using an Arcane Art.
Okay. Head west for scene, open the door, blah blah blah. Head west, go up the stairs to the next level.
You got it. I
Yeah.
shouldn't get that.
Yeah,
but I
everyone
will.
just needs to have a little gremlin puppet and then you can say what you want.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
God, Gnome is so fucking good in this area.
It is just excellent how she's like, she is shy and
Yeah.
and quiet and curious, but then you have like the inner self where she's a lot more confident
Yup. A lot less
and
reserved.
boisterous and rude, and it's
Never
great.
stop.
And everyone just loves her anyway, and loves Tipo anyway. But yeah, it really is like, there are so many games and shows that are like, are robots people? And then in this game, it's just like, Tipo is explicitly a doll that is not a person, but everyone just
Also, he's people.
everyone just treats him like people because he's people.
Go, Tipo!
And the idea of treating him as like anything other than people is like not even considered.
Yup.
Playing around.
All right.
Like, I really like how they go when she finds out and Tipo becomes really robotic, and then they do start reacting to Tipo as like Tipo being Elise.
Yeah.
And then once Elise sort of comes to terms with everything and Tipo starts having the personality again, they start slowly referring to Tipo as Tipo again.
Yeah, and it's not like Tipo suddenly magically gets better after his data is stolen. In fact, that's how they made Celsius, is with Tipo's data.
Yeah.
But like, it's the party still kind of goes back to it, you know? It's really well done. I'm getting 3 points now, and it's like, oh, everything's so slow on these portions. No.
Like, I like how when Tipo is relaying a thought to us, Tipo says she. Like, yeah, she really does think this way. You know, once again, like, having him as sort of a, like, distinct entity.
Yup.
Like, Tipo is great. It's such great subtle story and character stuff.
Yup.
It's really, really cool.
When you get a silly mascot character that doesn't feel like tacked on,
Yeah.
do something kind of interesting with it.
Yeah, like this, the thing is, before I had a Tales tier list, of which this I think was either 6th or 7th.
So I might steal
Oh,
Alvin
nice.
back now.
Yes, that's fine.
Now that he has Speed Shard.
I will link with Milla. But,
The No Heals Party.
well, I got heals, it's fine. It's fine, I can just heal everyone.
The No Heals Party.
Yeah, the cast
Alright.
is so good. Like I said, I had this rated in, like, distinctly in the middle. I remembered liking it, but...
Alrighty.
Okay, we're up the stairs,
Yes.
open the chest, continue around the corner, enter the only doorway, move the box out of the way. Guess it's maybe...
The other one's the elevator, so I think this is the... Yeah.
Okay, move the box that way, reveal a passage, exit, head up the stairs. Yeah, I do think, having replayed it now, that yes, Xillia
I appreciate it like even more.
Xillia has some of my favorite casts.
Yup.
Like, I really like Xillia and Berseria's cast as well. One of the reasons why I rate Xillia a lot more highly than most people is I really like the cast.
Yep. Hello there!
50 eggs, wow.
That's a lot of eggs. If we ever get birds.
But yeah, coming back to this, it's like, I really realized just how much everyone in here is so good.
Dragon Swarm! Always one step ahead.
Figure my arts.
I will also have to do that, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, and it's because it's like just doing a lot with them, and they have a really nice rapport with each other. Like, the skits are really, really fun. Like, it definitely manages to consistently hit a lot of the high notes that happen in Berseria when you really get into the whole, like, found family aspect of the entire thing. Where it's just raising this horrible family with this poor child. And this party really feels like it just kind of can, like, be on that level for, like, most of the time.
I feel like it not only has one of the best casts, it does have one of the most coherent stories. Let me see what I had it,
Anything else for us to whoops?
No, I just said go up the stairs.
Okay.
Went in the room and did the box.
Yep.
We up the stairs yet?
Nope.
Stairs. Like, I had it below Zestiria, Berseria, Vesperia, Symphonia, and Abyss, I think. Yes, I had it 6th. I've now put it above everything except Zestiria and Berseria. I'm officially dubbing Tales of Xillia at the least the 3rd best Tales game.
Let's go.
That's no good.
And banish the darkness.
Let's go.
I don't have time to doubt
Friggin'
myself.
blast.
They do have Tipo, dive into Milla's,
I'm not afraid of the dark.
cleavage?
Do your worst.
We're counting
Boobies,
on you.
titties,
Alright,
bazongas.
we going in this?
Let's go in the door, yep. Then we're across the elevator, there's an elixir and black pearls, then we're sending to the next.
Good, we have every possible place that these could be.
But yeah, they always just play that off as Tipo. Come on, Tipo. Yeah, bazongas! Into Milla's bazongas, obviously.
There we go. I figured that's what that was, because they didn't look like there was anywhere else. Alright, then up these stairs.
Yep. Another one of those, just letting Tipo be a separate entity. It's not like, it's not presented like the one in Berseria. Oh, what's his name?
Bienfu?
Bienfu, that's it. I was like, yeah, it was close, I was close. Where he is just a pervy little shithead.
Yes.
This is what we're made of.
I'll overcome any.
He's definitely got the, it's okay if he's a creepy perv if we punish him for it.
We punish
thing
him,
that
and
so many of
also
these
he's a
things
weird
have.
little creature thing.
Yeah.
Open the room.
Can't read that note, how sad.
Okay, so this is... We're just supposed to ignore all doors on this floor, head towards the stairs, get like feathers, and take this.
Alrighty.
Yeah, this is the exit. Hi.
Hello.
Don't get killed.
I love getting killed. Also, oh shit. Not a fan of those large fucking lasers.
Not bad. Far too close.
Take this.
Good job.
Great healer.
Rowan, please, let me through.
That's no good.
Great healer. Let's Go!
Roger.
We never miss.
Out, not yet.
You click through it? No. Did you click through them?
I'm a
All right,
monster.
up the stairs, enter the only door here, use the boxes. Yes, because this is actually a dead end.
Yes, this is side content. The other way is progress.
Right, yes.
Right, I have to like
Pull this box
set
so
this
you
one
can pull
up
the
so that I
box.
can then pull the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's up against the doorway, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
push it in. Which is not conveyed very... The reason it stopped last time is because I was then up against the doorway, which is not conveyed very well at all. Leia, certified block pusher. But yeah, if I can now pull this out because I'm on here,
Now go
then
up
I
and
can
over.
climb and go down and go in, and then press all those buttons in the opposite order next time around. This is an awful lot of work for a mysterious jewel.
Jewel. Alright, now we're returning downstairs, going in that door. There are apparently 2 items in that area. There's like Griffin Claws and a Strange Core. Now save your game and go for a scene of the boss fight. So we'll, I think you're gonna have to like push it.
Push it real good.
I think you have to grab the crate and put
Oh, that's bad. Not the biggest fan of that. I don't know why it didn't want me to climb.
When we get in the room, we'll use the food for 50% childhood experience.
Not that we're gonna have to fight anything.
I did spoil it. We do have a boss fight.
No.
Did you get 2 items in here?
I think it's probably on one of these shelves. The other one was one.
In the cabinet.
There it
There
is.
we go. Alright, let's use the food and save our game and probably load out some healers.
Yes, actually have the CPU to heal for us. Alright, creamy beef bowl.
And also, yeah, the boss is, funnily enough, weak to Earth.
Yeah, I might switch back to Milla for it.
I think Gnome is going to
Because Gnome is gonna do some fucking work.
is going to do some work.
Got Elise and Jude with points, and then good to go. Well,
Alright.
that and set the party up, I guess.
Unneeded.
But yeah, the giant robo-scorpions are real fuckers. It's specifically the ones with giant cannons on their backs, which are different from the little ones. I do love how, like, consistently, like in Vesperia and this one, the crab-type enemy gets repurposed into robots. Just little guys. In Vesperia, they're called murders. That's 223 SP going on.
That's why she's level 60.
Yes. Oh yeah, we have had soda rice on probably more than any other food game. More levels is just always nice.
Alright, let's save, let's go.
Orb.
Orb. Volt is always an
That
orb.
must be Volt.
Hey, Volt. What's up, buddy?
Ah! Anyone else all tingly?
It appears to be a spirit that can control lightning.
It doesn't seem to be tethered to a human the way Celsius was to Gillen.
So you're saying it's out of control?
We won't get any answers until we calm it down.
By beating the shit out of it.
By punching the crap out of it.
So much electricity.
So much sound and light!
Ah, I'm linked to you right now.
That's not enough to stop us.
Go, Timo!
How unfortunate.
Focus! Beast!
Whoa!
Ah, yes, you can have live and play.
One!
Of course, you get the best one.
Seven floor! Strike! Final Fury!
Punched Volt.
Ah. Get that anime boy in there.
Must be a side effect from Lincoln.
We are a little bit on fire.
That's fine, I fixed it.
You ready? Great healer!
And basically anything that allows me to just chill and slam Gnome on this loser.
Oh, right, you do have all life.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Think so, yes.
I'm going to set that.
Yes, it is quite useful to have, especially in some of the side battles.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fights, some of your side stuff that I'm just gonna be like spamming that.
Yup. Auto life is always just really, really nice.
Okay.
Cowards, I would never protect you.
Ready? Great healer!
Fine.
Sharing is caring.
Ah, summon a lad.
Oh, he summoned a lad! So we do get a sign of him not in an orb.
I was like,
I know, the battle should have ended.
I was like, it's like,
The
oh.
electric shocks may have helped my blood circulation.
Thanks,
Say
Rowan.
so, Rowan.
Wasn't even in the fight. Had to chime
Not
in.
overcome anything.
Not yet.
I can't. I'm just getting.
There's all
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
2 levels for people.
We finally beat some sense into it.
Well, it's
Just another easy battle for yours truly.
sure is,
If
Tipo.
we've learned anything from Celsius and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
Spyrites are tough.
They're
Just like
as
moms.
strong as the great spirits.
Maybe get in front of it.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting.
Through a time
I never
hole.
expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential? I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite, precisely because it is something you would consider.
You do it, you fucking idiot.
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from
Ah,
this
so he was
world.
like, I saw what you
So
would
that
plan
really
to
is your
do,
plan.
and it's
Figured I could use that.
No, I figured, well,
End
let's see if
the
it
underworld
works.
reactor
It
plan
didn't
once and
work,
for all.
so it's back to my plan.
Back to square
It's
one.
back to my
Justifies
plan.
my means.
What about the schism?
Which again is way better than Duke's.
leave it in
I'm not
place.
gonna do your plan because.
As long as Spyrixes exist, the threat of Olympias exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
Guys'
And what
voice
of
is
Maxwell?
amazing.
Knock
Do you
knock.
plan to leave him where he
Knuckles.
is?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
This isn't right, Gaius.
He is not
What
Duke
about
because
it
Duke
isn't
is Coffee
right?
Dad.
We will
Yes.
safeguard the schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the 2 worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you
He was,
eliminate
however,
their
Kaido
Spyrixes?
if people were
Are you
watching
just
Devil
going to ignore
Survivor. That
Yeah.
stream
Worry
streamed
about the poor
quite a bit
suffering
ago.
humans.
Yeah.
Gaius will protect them.
And of course, he was the voice of Knuckles for
Jude,
quite a while.
Milla,
Yeah,
you
Travis
of all
Willingham.
people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Jude,
Not my problem.
You talk only of possibilities. I demand certainties.
Maybe you're right, but I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
What should we do now?
In the end, I couldn't. No, there are still things we can do.
No, I
There
like
has to
how
be.
Gaius is like, yeah, I'm open to changing my mind on destroying Spyrex.
But right now,
But
it's the only
you-
100%.
You need to give me more than maybe this technology will work.
I tried it out, and it sucked.
It's so much more of an interesting point than Yuri versus Duke and Vesperia, which is kind of the direct parallel. Hey,
Yeah.
Balin, cousin alive.
Just chilling in an elevator.
It appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out. We must find some way to get them out of there.
Let's try climbing to the elevator.
Wait, we can use Volt.
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
You why not?
Is that really wise?
No.
Nope.
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot.
Nope.
Only way to find out is to try. Volt, lend us your power.
No way, it worked!
It's still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more. Ah!
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet. What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things?
If you're gonna be an idiot, let me in on that.
I learned from you, Milla. Now we all get the black
If a
voltage.
task cannot be done alone, then we must simply do it together.
Keep trying and something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
People, it's 5 in there.
Almost there.
Gaius never considered the power of teamwork.
Now!
Yeah, pulsating Tipo. Tipo's trying his best, everyone.
Electro Tipo.
Thanks for the save there. Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each
Look!
one of them has a condition that makes it
Babies!
impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrexes.
Yeah, not only great spirits are got
Does that mean
Spyrites.
The next
The
generation
babies.
Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
If you posted a kappa, don't do
These
that.
creatures are Spyrites?
They're
Oh,
so cute!
babies.
But they don't seem any more powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all. Wait a sec. Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
No,
Do us a
obviously,
favor and
idiot.
assume we don't.
Who
You should ask
does?
one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila, a Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
I guess there's multiple
No worries.
uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Tipo.
If someone
People,
with a
you
booster
made those
pumps mana into a
cuties.
spirit fossil,
Mhm.
the calculatrix art inside takes physical form.
As you do.
And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from
Wow.
Spyrexes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing I don't understand. These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether
As
with
friends.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole
Yeah,
different
great
league.
spirit,
The
man.
more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering.
Yeah, we did just choose the strongest motherfucker and try to tether with him.
You sure
Hey,
did.
but that's more than enough.
At that rate, Lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either. We did it! Great job, Cheapo!
Yeah, we did it. Nothing. We did nothing.
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
It just might.
Thank you, Balin.
So there we
No
go.
idea how much this
The
helps
game
us.
has been building up to this
You're welcome.
for
I
pretty much
guess.
the whole time.
But we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research after all.
Yeah, we did.
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
Something tells
All
me
these
this Spyrite
NPCs.
research is going to become very important.
Looks like we found the path we've been seeking.
Yeah, I like how they're like, it's a path.
Yes, it's not.
Yeah.
This fixes everything immediately. It's,
Someday these people will live again. Someday the environment will recover. Like, we're doing
Of course.
research.
I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the High Road by following this passageway
Like,
here.
it's still a little bit, we're replacing oil
yes, we
with
fixed everything.
oil adjacent,
It's too late.
but it is still like,
I don't know why I know
It's a
this.
bit better
was
sold
our
than a
last
lot of the
chance
other
to convince
games.
Gaius is like, yeah. He's like, I don't think Gaius is gonna listen to us anymore. I mean, even then, if they tell him about Spyrites, it's still not a certainty.
Yep. They bounced a bit there.
And Jude
You're
absolutely kept
happy?
shaking his hand forever,
I
yes.
am, now that we understand the potential of Spyrites. And it's all because Jude wouldn't give up. I'm all like, yeah, take that, world. Jude can
I
really
love
do
her.
Great things
I
when he
love her
tries.
so much.
I always knew that he could.
They're just as happy with his success as if it were their own.
I completely understand their sentiment, though. Jude had never been the type to lead the way. But this time, he chose a path and followed it through.
It's always good to see positive growth.
Heck
I
yeah.
wonder whose influence that was.
Not
One thing's
mine.
for sure, it certainly wasn't yours.
Got him.
Got him.
Haven't you ever heard of reverse psychology? Teaching by bad example?
At least your humility makes a fine example.
It's good to see everyone upbeat for a change. Yes.
Yes, rather than like, yeah, we're gonna change all the Blastia into spirits and things will be awesome, it's, we found a potential new technology. We found renewable energy, guys.
Fortress.
We put up enough wind farms.
If we just spend 20 years converting all of our resources to this, maybe.
But Gaius is still not going to take that as an answer because, of course, it's a maybe, and will the world
Let's take a
even
look. Maybe we'll
want to
find a
put
clue
the
that will
money
help us
into
get back.
Spyrites, you know?
Yep.
Is the political will even here? Alright, we're in the Rusal High Road.
RR.
Alright, watch two hits and
Olympias
north to
doesn't
set
seem to
tree
be
into
any
the
greener
chest.
out this way.
Nope. Pretty much everywhere outside the cities is like this. If anything, it's a little worse than I remember it.
The lack of spirits must
Yeah,
have broken the
Olympius
cycle of nature.
does not have
People
much
of Olympias,
climate to
this
speak
is what
of.
nature looks like.
Oh.
When I first laid eyes on the forests of Maxia, I could barely comprehend what I was seeing.
So this is the world that Spyrix has given you.
Go ahead and say it. We brought this on ourselves.
That may be true, but still.
I mean,
Religious skit viewer.
it's not really your fault that your ancestors found oil and built
Look,
everything
something
around it.
green for once.
Baby.
Ah!
Maybe this is where the jet black feathers are coming from.
He is like a weird peep. That's a weird peep.
That's a
right there.
cave chirpy.
The gun tortoise. Oh no, those tortoises have guns.
My god.
He gave the turtle a gun.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is
Go,
caring.
Tipo! Sharing is caring.
Right, I have at least 5 left.
You ready?
Oh, that was a really good front shot. I hardly ever get to see a
Yeah.
front shot.
Focus.
You definitely blame Alvin for a lot of other things.
We're so strong when we work together. Yeah, everyone's so
I did like that bit where he's like, why was I so desperate to get back here? This shitty dying world. And it's
This
like,
place that sucks.
And like, it's because, he was ripped from his home when he was 6. His mom was there and
Well, of course, it was always his mom's wish
Yes,
to go
his
home.
mom wanted to go home and was dementia-laden, you know, like, she thought she was home. She talked about Balin, even though Balin is, you know, here.
Yes, this was not the first time we actually heard the name.
Yes, in the side quest where we saw Alvin's mom, she mentioned Balin. She thought Jude was Balin.
Yep.
It's like, I really like Alvin's character. I feel like it's definitely still really funny how he portrays us constantly. We still keep him around.
And yet.
But, like, his portrayals make sense. This is a man who grew up. He's 6, he's old enough to remember his home world. But young enough, like, you know, he was 6, so his memories of it
Are the hazy, rosy...
are 6-year-olds, you know? Like, you kind of forget all the bad shit.
And surrounded by all of these adults who are willing to murder to get back.
And will exploit you. Every character in this is just super interesting.
Yup.
Like, I want either of those gambles.
I love gambling.
I don't. I do like recovering 3% as team.
Mm-hmm. Take you a while to get over there.
Yeah, the leveling up is, like,
Slowing down massively, yes.
And the game telling you that, like, you can overlevel from now on, but...
You're not gonna get nearly as much out of it. Alright.
So you got the red saffron.
No, I thought it was on the east, west side.
Then head north of Step Tree. From the... Yeah, there it is. Then directly east to a tunnel in the tree.
Got it. Okay. Boot me way.
It definitely overall, I really like how, like, Spyrite was introduced to us, and using spirit fossils
Yes, from way
as
back.
a power source. I mean, Milla is using a spirit fossil in her leg right now. Might as well use it.
As a treat.
So we know you can get, like, power from a spirit fossil. And we know that when there's a vanilla skit, and when spirits die, they become spirit fossils.
We use boosters to infuse spirit fossils with mana, and then a Spyrite is born. Because unlike Spyrix devices, Spyrites can use arts without harming spirits.
Did you actually take notes while Balin was talking?
Yes, but there are still things I don't understand.
If there are things you actually do understand, then you're way ahead of me.
Yeah.
I bet Teepo'd say, "Hey, you need to study, Leia."
Ah,
nice
after
expression.
That, he'd probably say, "I don't understand any of this either."
Terrible Teepo impression.
Hey, no Teepo impersonations. Ah, he heard us. You're both being rude.
You are rude.
Please, do you understand Spyrite theory?
Of course I do.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm 12. I know things.
I'm 12, and what is this? Alright, anything else?
Continue north on the east wall for a chest. Directly west is... There's a chest. And we're zoning to the north.
Heavy treat.
So now that we've, met Vault and done the Spyrites, now we need to find a way to get back home to Maxia so we can do side quests. I mean... No, I mean, we can do side quests.
Yeah, let's be real. It's been so long.
Let's see what they got.
People are super enraged.
Get him! I got your back.
You ready? Healer.
Get him! Go, T-Bone!
You ready?
Okay.
Storm shot.
Open the covenant of darkness.
Ooh, that was close.
Final fury.
But yeah,
I'm here.
it's really funny how replaying Graces made it drop about
Yeah, made it way worse.
made it drop about 4 or 5 places on my tier list, whereas replaying Xillia has made it go up 3
There's
places.
just like the really nice parts, like that I'm remembering way better.
Like the cast is so good, the plot is like pretty damn good.
I need more.
The combat is honestly more fun than Grace's.
Perfectly fine. I'm a charge adept.
Follow the east wall north to a tunnel. We check the north side of the tunnel's walls for. Hi.
I'm ready. Watch out! Hey, looky here.
Xillia was a game we wanted to replay because I was curious how it held up. Because I remembered liking it quite a
Yeah,
bit.
same.
Not like, you know, it's not one of my, I was like, it's not one of my favorite ones of all time. I remember being like, story and like my
Quite
thoughts
liking
were,
this party.
Graces had the better gameplay, Xillia had the better cast and story. But like, I wasn't prepared for the level of that. Like, Graces
Just how much more we enjoy being with these
Graces'
idiots.
cast and story is worse than I remember, and the gameplay isn't as good as I remember. Like, it's wild how we've come to this one. It's like, oh, the cast, the plot, and the gameplay are all better than I remember them being. Jackson the East.
Ah, okay.
Tunnel,
So it's all the way to the east.
Yes, tunnel on
There we
the
go,
east
'cause,
wall.
yeah, and then there's the ivory treasure. And the bag. 175.
And that, yeah, north of this tunnel is the Ivory Treasure, and then we're going west.
We'll get one of them. Trying. There we go.
The Grace's cast is absolutely dire.
Problem with the Grace's
So-
cast is that it's like just so many one-note characters.
I keep thinking these tortoises have like
Same.
exclamation points over them.
Because there's just that little bit of yellow that makes it like look like it is.
That's a guardian symbol. Cut west to get a Potifu large.
Good.
South of this is a tunnel. But yeah, man, like the abuse apologia is so strong.
It's one of the worst, because, you know, like, it tries to take this, the whole, like, you know, you might hate your parents, but they had shit going on too thing, and just turns it straight into, he was actually amazing, and everyone loved and agreed with everything he ever did. When you literally see him beat the main character early on, like, the disconnect is just so massive. Deleting this bird.
Again, like, you know, a Tails game where I am, like, smiling and laughing through, like, 80% of the skits is a really good Tails game. I don't
We were so awesome.
know if there's been any skits where I've been like,
I just want this to end, which was like every skit with Pascal.
pretty much every skit in Graces. There was, like, what, 3 or 4 skits in Graces where we actually, like, laughed?
Yep.
So north.
Righty?
Follow the wall west to get a chest, then continue west. Ah, there will be another big monster.
Another
in
big
this
boy.
one. Probably again want to save before. There he is. see you up there. There's a save right next to him, at least.
Convenient.
Yes.
I'm on the wrong side of it, though.
Ignore the west zone, head east along the north wall, check the first. I appreciate that line. Yeah, I see it. And we'll save and we'll fight that big lad.
Do it now? Or do we
Yeah,
go through the whole
there's a
area?
save right there. Might as well just save.
Alright, do we do a stat up?
Yeah, let's do that.
Overwrite our poor soda rice.
And I guess the other thing that this game has going for it is it doesn't have the awful side quest stuff that Graces does.
Alright. Go the small fruit salad or just go full fruit yakisoba?
Let's go fruit.
Alright,
But,
motherfucker.
like, I did not realize. God, I mean, you guys didn't get to see it, but my God. I'm gonna take Leia for something with her. Alright.
Nice.
I don't think we have time for any jokes. Don't worry.
Great healer!
Milla just ugged at Rowan.
Yep, as he deserves. But, like, yeah, it was just like the side quests all being in inns, so many of them locked off from you at all times. Like, they're not having the quick travel. This game has quick travel.
Yes,
Like,
quick travel
really
is
early
so
on.
fucking important.
And,
I'm
like,
about to die.
I died.
Don't worry. Gather forth the light. Gather forth the light. Don't worry.
Fine, I can take him.
Let's do this. Got it.
Caring's a beauty.
Okay.
Focus! Dragon salvo!
I'm ready. Revive. Wake up.
Dragon salvo!
Okay.
Let's do this!
Got it. I'm ready.
Arc blaze! That's one!
Got it. Don't worry.
Savage roar!
Nice.
But yeah, doing the side quests, not being able to do them all until basically the end of the game, and then them just being in a list that I had to do like one at a time. They're all just go.
The whole
fetch.
shop system is so shit.
All
in
just
this.
go fetch this item, not doing anything interesting with that. It was just the most awful chore I've ever done. It was so bad. Like,
Well, this is where I live now.
I did not remember how bad the side quest system in Grace is. It's really dark. The side quest system in this game is really good. It's just, you know, you go up to people, they have exclamation marks.
They also recognize that it's perfectly reasonable for a side quest reward to basically just be like you learn something about these characters or the world.
Or you get some money and an attachment. The attachment game is, of course, on
Yes,
top
like
of
it actually feels like you get real rewards from shit in this.
Sharing is caring. Don't worry. No way.
This is fine.
I'm ready. Got it. Too.
I do like that I can stun him with my like pickup move. Yeah.
That was really close.
Another jewel?
Fighting the Rocket God was not fun.
No. Yeah, like we're doing these bonus fights and like actually enjoying them and it's nice. That after stream at this point. I don't imagine we'll be fighting too many big things.
Like, you guys did not get to see how much it crushed
It's
my
so
soul.
bad,
I
this
played-
the side quest
played
system.
Hours and hours of off-screen
It's
graces.
So many fetch quests that you get like a single box of
Or
text that you don't
have
care about.
to fuse weapons with specific nature's the wrong word, but it's essentially Pokemon natures.
Yeah, specific natures.
And like
Spicy weapons.
you guys didn't get to see. I did so much off stream for graces. We've basically not done, I think, just
Anything,
about
really.
anything off stream.
We've
for
occasionally
this
done
game.
some of the menuing that we do on stream already, off stream.
Barely even.
But,
that,
like, yeah, not very
like,
much.
A couple of shop stuff, maybe, or like some leveling, but
Yeah.
for the most part, it's fairly
It's just
painless.
been on here, and like the fights have not been bad enough that we've had to like level up or get better or grind for better
I haven't had to
gear or
grind.
anything.
I haven't had to get like drops.
We went down to easy once, and it's for the one-on-one fights that always suck in Tales games.
Yes.
I don't know if there were any like caves or anything, but I think I've gotten most of the chests.
There's migrant plumes from a tunnel along this east northern wall, I think.
Okay, that's that one right there.
Probably that one.
Cause yeah, the chest after that with gold in it.
Then yes, we're just exiting.
Alrighty.
I believe the west here is like dungeon.
Possibly. Dimensional Breach.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Italian
Italian Abyss is the bonus dungeon.
Right, we're actually going there after getting. We're going in here, getting a Cena skit, and then we're going.
Of course,
to the
very
Italian
important.
Abyss. The Italian Abyss is an optional area.
Ah, okay.
It says if you're having trouble with the list, it's an optional area. You can come back later when you feel. Yeah, the Italian Abyss.
Hey. Okay, so should I get the scene before the skit?
Hang on.
Sure.
Head towards the portal for a scene,
Yeah.
then the skit.
Perfect. Just wanted to be certain. Or I ran straight into it.
It's
You
doing
said
a
you
lot
found
of
a sprawl
optional
at the foot
stuff
of this
here
hill.
before
Let's look for a
going.
path down.
Hmm.
Without actually labeling it as optional, which is
Hell
bothering
yeah.
me.
Useful.
We must have fallen from there to the
When it
bottom
goes
of
to
the
fight a
cliff.
devil arms
Isn't
beast,
the
that's
rift a little
optional.
small?
My guess
Can
is
we fit
it's
in
about to
there?
collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
It's the only like thing to do story-wise is we do have to go back to Triglav.
Let's head back to town
Right.
and figure out another way.
I vote we leave the Italian Abyss for now.
Hey everyone. If you plan on returning to Riza Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful Spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him. I don't
And
want
we're
the
gonna
way
be
you
here to
feel
fight
now
him with
get in
you.
the way of your true feelings.
I agree.
We do need a
If we
matching
can't be
Tifa
honest with
mustache.
ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Sure, of course.
You.
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Milla?
Sorry, it's nothing.
Did you notice her leg there?
Wait, isn't this...
Alright, skip, and then we're going back to Triglav.
There's
All
no
right.
way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw numbers, just think of how many Spyrites we'll need.
It's true. The Spyrites need to be researched, created, distributed. It won't happen overnight.
Think about the
There's
supply
much that
chain.
needs to be done. But if we can't buy more time, the spirits will go extinct.
I will buy us time. Maxwell said it himself. If we remove the schism, the mana that it contains could sustain Olympius for a considerable amount of time.
And that's what you intend to do?
Yes, it is.
It's a long road ahead for all of us.
But the more pressing problem is Gaius. If we can't stop him, it'll be too late for Olympius.
Yeah.
We do in fact need to have a final boss fight with.
Yep. Like, again, unlike Duke's final fight, which feels very tacked on,
Which
because
feels, yeah, just there.
why the heck is Duke fighting us when we have an answer to the problem that's way better than his?
Yup.
Like, it makes sense that Gaius is on his
Gaius
plan.
is so much more believable as a villain in this. Like, it's just done so much better. Like, he is a bastard, but, you know, you can understand why he's acting the way that he does.
I don't understand. The spirit fossil came off. How
We're
is she
heading
able to continue
to
walking?
the apartment.
Alrighty. Heading to that shiny spot
We're
that's
actually
way
going
off
to
in the
the
distance.
third floor in the apartment, and then for a side event, and then we're going to Balin's room.
Finally. Meow.
Meow. No,
Not finally,
No,
sadly.
that's Xillia 2, which maybe we'll play one day. We're gonna have to make. We're making that goal, but
Oh, yeah.
but
That'll-
not for a while.
Yeah.
It is extremely tiring to play 2 very close to 1.
Yes. Oh god, yes.
Room 303.
Gotta find a way to push the Otherworld reactor plan forward.
No.
Were you involved in the plan's creation?
Beat him up.
Why'd
Beat him
you
up.
come to my house? Who are you?
And who might you all be?
Oh, we're from Riza Max.
Shut up.
I'm a relative of Gilland Yulsevent. I was hoping you could educate this group about the Otherworld reactor plan.
You're with Gilland. Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I work at the Department of Otherworld Affairs.
The thing about Gaius is
Figured
he's
it'd go smoother
not.
this way.
I presume your
villain.
department deals with issues
As
related to
such.
Riza Maxia?
He's a.
Correct. As
Well,
you
actually,
no
he's
doubt
better than
aware,
Duke, because Duke
we
just wants to
Olympians
kill
have
everyone
passed
for
down
no
legends of
reason.
He's just like,
Otherworld
ah,
since
fuck it,
antiquity.
hitting the reset
Every
button.
kid
Like,
knows the
Gaius
story
wants
of
to
the
be
Spirit
the benevolent
Maxwell and the
dictator, and he's
Yes.
also
utopia
very
created for his
focused on
followers,
protecting
Riza
his
Maxia.
people.
Yes.
But from around the time I was born,
And,
scholars
well,
and
Olympius is
politicians
talking
started
about
taking
turning
that
his
story
people into
seriously.
batteries. He doesn't give a
Correct.
fuck about
That was
them.
because we
Yeah.
detected an unusual distortion in space. Our research suggested that vast amounts of energy could be circulating beyond the distortion. That discovery led to the creation of the Department of Otherworld Affairs' predecessor, the Next Gen Energy Bureau. They developed equipment
love how
to
these all have
widen the
stupid
distortion
corporation
and study what was
names
on the
and
other side.
Yep.
government
Things
committee
were going well
names.
at first.
Yep.
And the equipment went haywire, and a passenger ship near the experimental site, the ESS Anithra, disappeared without a trace.
The incident 20 years ago.
Everyone thought the experiment had failed, but it hadn't. Several years later, we received a transmission straight from Gilland. He told us that he and the Zenithra had been sucked into the Otherworld, and that he had since created a device that could punch a hole through the spatial distortion.
And that he found a solution to Olympius's energy problems to boot.
I didn't tell
That's
everyone that
right.
there were
His
people
plan was to use the energy
in
circulating
this
through
world.
You know, the energy circulating in the world.
So what
I
will
think
happen to
there
the
have
people
been
then?
numerous Star Trek
Are you with
episodes
the
and how people are like, oh
anti-governmentalists?
yeah, the source of
Right now,
energy,
the opposition
and it
party
turned
is
out to
using
be
the
energy
issue of
beings.
Otherworld people's rights as a shield to try and block the Otherworld reactor plan. Yet they have no alternative solution for our energy problem.
Cannot just
We
use
gotta
people.
use them as batteries.
You
Solve our problems
cannot
with
use people
idealistic
as
junk.
batteries, you motherfucker. That's unethical.
So you supported the Otherworld reactor plan, fully aware of the consequences.
You're damn right I did. And I continue to support
Punch
it
him.
wholeheartedly.
Punch him.
But yeah, you get this, like,
Forget it, Milla.
sense of,
I'm
like,
trying
you
to
know,
change his mind.
everyone's kinda wrong here,
I know.
and everyone's
I do
kinda
remain
right here in, like, what goes on. And it,
everything
like,
I can to
manages
stop
to
the
do it in a
plan
way
from
that doesn't
succeeding.
feel like it's super both sidesy so much as, like, these are real problems that we actually have to solve.
Yes, they want the same thing, and they're trying to find a solution to the same problem. It's just that Gaius is going super direct.
Alright, back to Balin's.
Back to Balin's. Like, Gaius is doing it in a way that will have consequences for Olympius, but he doesn't.
But hey, it's their fault that they're
Olymp-
in this state
Yes.
anyway, to him.
Yes, it's their fault, and also they want to kill. They've killed an awful lot of his friends
Yup.
and, like, his people, his subjects.
Yup.
And then also want to use them as batteries to solve the problem they started. Like,
Yeah.
Gaius is not very sympathetic towards these people.
What are you
He
doing?
thinks they're all fuckers, and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Figured I'd stay away. since everyone's so sick of
But
me.
he's also not
Maybe
killing them,
because you're a
he's
big
just
fat
breaking
liar.
the technology, which, yes, we do
Yeah,
know
that's just who I am.
Will kill them.
will kill an awful lot of people, but he won't, you know, he
And what
won't,
about
he's
you,
not going
Elise?
and murdering them all. He's basically taking their oil away, and that'll have
Wondering what to do?
disastrous consequences.
Yeah. I just
And he
don't
knows
know
this,
what
but
the
he doesn't
right choice
care.
is.
But it's the choice that he's making.
It's the choice that he's made. He's
Well,
saving his
talking
people.
to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid.
He's saving his world,
Never really had a childhood.
which is absolutely a choice that
So
protagonists
were you
have done in
a
games
member of
before.
Exodus
Yeah.
ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Milla and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature. The way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So
Don't
does
call
that
him Hero
mean
Yui, that's
that
such
you
an
won't
insult.
wanna be their friend
He's so
again?
much better than Hero. Hero doesn't understand how much of a fucking idiot he is.
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
I think Alvin is what
Being a
Hero Yui,
grown-up sounds
like,
like
the
an awful
writers
lot of
wanted him
pain.
to be, and couldn't write him properly.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move.
He was a very traumatized 6-year-old, and I feel so
It's
bad
hard.
for him.
But it sure beats being alone.
Growth!
Ew.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now.
Added
What
permitted
do I
term.
have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone.
Sure, he's never blown up his
You
gun.
just have to find
He
what
has
works
tried to
for
kill
you.
people a few times, though.
Mhm,
Milla in particular.
I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody.
Like how to disguise myself.
Oh,
I
these
know that.
layers!
I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid.
Aww.
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
Oh, she's so cute. Aw, what a nice character mode.
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
Because you're a dumbass, Alf.
Hmm.
Hey, Rowan, who are you gonna chat with? Leia? Yeah.
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Yeah. I still
Characters
haven't made up my
interact with
mind.
each other and not just with the main character.
What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see.
So rare.
I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking
No,
thought.
she's grown past that.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me. I mean, I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Milla?
Are you willing to tell me?
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
And I? What do I really want?
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again. I suppose that's it. That's a good reason, isn't it?
I like Rowan a lot. What a good old man. Thing is that he doesn't have much competition in the JRPG sphere because all old men are
horrible perverts.
Horrible perverts.
And also like 30.
Yes. Even the old men stages you meet, they're all perverts.
Yep.
It sucks. But he's just great.
Rowan at least keeps it in check.
Yep.
You've changed.
Not really.
He is also in the opening.
To be honest,
Sure is. This is the one.
I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Milla! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Why?
Interesting that we're
Why
just getting
didn't
the
I
shot
realize
from
what's
behind.
happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right?
Oh, hello.
Milla?
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then, we won't be able to stay together anymore?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
And there's no other way, is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together. Thanks.
Oh, hey.
Hello there.
You're interrupting my moment, guys.
Muse with you?
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something.
Hey.
That's all.
What's up?
Just want to chat.
Then talk.
We are ready to commence our operation to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympius.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So...
You plan to fight us here?
This is
Try
a piece
again.
of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space?
What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not
Thank you for the
anymore.
resub, Yami.
Thank you.
So you say. But I wonder if Milla agrees with that.
Why should I? What makes you
The
think I've
power to
wavered?
slice through limes?
One can
Delicious.
only handle so much. Take Muse, for example.
What about her?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
You want to save her too, don't you?
Along with the rest of my people. Stand down, and I will take over.
Your words cannot shake my will, nor can they alter my mission. It remains unchanged, even after all this time.
I see.
Bye.
Jude. Our choices matter. They're meaningful for precisely that reason, because they're our choices. Following the will of others will lead nowhere. That's why our choice right now is more important than our own survival. So Jude, please. Watch over me so that I stay on my path until the very end.
Yes, I promise.
Lots of interesting revelations there.
Mhm.
So, yes. Milla's human body is gone.
Yeah, like when she died and was reincarnated, it's not like she came back exactly as she was.
She's back as a spirit version of herself, much like the Four.
Yup.
Her human body died. That's why she no longer needs the
That might have been the best sleep I've
aspirates.
had in my
Yeah.
entire life. I was
He's
dead
just
to the
been
world.
pretending since then.
Yes.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep, I'm coming too. And me 3.
Yeah, you are.
I shall
Me
accompany
too.
you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Check this shit out.
Nifty knife.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Aw.
Xillia's kind of been giving Alvin the cold shoulder.
For reasons.
Might see more of that in Jude's story.
there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
Heck yeah.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Heck yeah.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
The whole group is so cute. I love them all.
Yeah, this is also really where the game shows that it's like, you know, you do actually have to fight this battle with Gaius. It's not just gonna go away on its own. It's
Alright,
not
we'll
like
get
you just...
skit and then we just save it in there.
Yup. Like you just have the absolute better idea and that's it.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
Yeah, Maxwell kind of stopped speaking to her.
Yeah.
She's like my own dark shadow.
Very much.
I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn the tail and run away?
Totally should, Alvin.
Let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of course not.
You know me well.
Item steal. Ooh. Guess I used it enough.
Oh yeah! Snag something good.
Is
Yeah.
it really okay to steal
They're
like
monsters,
Yes.
Of
Jude.
course it is. We won that battle fair and square.
I love her.
So might makes right, huh?
that?
Yes.
Does that mean if we lose, the enemy might take something of ours?
Yes.
Yep. If we were to lose, the enemies could have Tipo. What? You can't
No.
take Tipo without my permission. We'll let them have your hairband. Hey, that's off limits. I had to save up my allowance for weeks to buy this. It's my #1 favorite. But I'm everyone's #1.
Yeah, you are, Cheapo.
Fine, fine. If we lose, we'll just have to sacrifice Alvin's coat.
The hell you will. I love this thing.
What a good skit. Alright, nobody takes Tipo. Just give him Alvin's ascot.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, we actually are in the endgame side quest dump now because
Yep.
we're like final dungeon time.
Yep, we can now basically go and fight Gaius for fate of the world, as one does.
Yeah, we'll be going home, like, when we go to Temporal Crossroads, we'll be able to go anywhere on Rizamax and Olympios.
Also, a thing that's really cool, when you get to this point in the game, all the like background colors of the menu turn to green, regardless of which path you're on.
Yep. Where we're going now. Alright, well, I guess we'll decide how much we're doing.
I just noticed how much money we have.
Oh,
Fuck.
wow, yeah, we should spend that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we haven't decided how much like side content we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. There is quite a bit, because we can go back to Rizamaxia and, like, you know, do shit now.
I don't know if we'll be doing the bonus dungeon. I feel like we might do the bonus dungeon on the Jude playthrough.
Could do.
I think all that's required for the bonus dungeon is doing all the devil arms, I think. I have to look into that.
Well, we'll check into it to make sure, but yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, especially because, you know, it's a bonus dungeon. It's kind of boring in a lot of fights, so if we can at least blaze through all those,
it's pretty much the only
that'll
post-game
help
thing
out.
there is.
Yeah.
Other than, of course, the Colosseum, which we are not doing.
Ring out.
So yeah, we'll see. We got a bunch of events in both Riza Maxi and
Yep.
potentially do that Abyss dungeon. We'll see. Yeah, we're close. And as we say, what we'll do after we I think after we beat the final boss, we will do a Jude playthrough where we are extremely overpowered.
Blow through everything, see all the different scenes.
And watch all the different scenes from
and
Jude's
just kind of talk about the game.
Yeah.
Because it turns out we actually really like talking about this game.
It's really fun. It's been really fun. I'm really excited to do a Jude story and, like, see all the differences.
It's so nice to play a Tales game that we like, because there's just so much to talk about it. Like, this game series has been really big to us for a long time.
Like I said,
and we've mostly shown off the shitty ones that we hate.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, we have, I think... Okay, I mean, we very briefly played Vesperia.
We did a super fast Vesperia, but didn't really get to, like, dig into that beyond
just,
the
like,
basic stuff.
Not even 10 hours, I think.
For the trophy.
And now this. I mean, on Graces and Symphonia 2, is that all the Tales?
I believe that's all the Tales we've ever streamed.
All the Tales we've ever done. So we're kind of 2 for 2, I guess. Well,
Basically.
I guess it's like,
1.5, 1.25.
Yeah, we'll go like 1.5 to 2. 2 bad ones, 1.5 good ones.
And let's be real, the next one we play is probably going to be Xillia 2.
It's probably going to be Xillia 2, and that one is bad.
Oh boy.
That one is very not good. Alright, well, tomorrow I'll be back with more Pokemon Platinum. I'm going to fight the Elite Four.
Yay.
I'm going to do it. I've done a little bit of level grinding. I need to do more. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. That'll be fun. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish Platinum before the remakes come out. Literally about just over a week before.
Hooray! Nailed it.
But I'm doing it. We'll see how much post-game of that I end up doing. But I will beat the Elite Four, and that's all that matters.
That's all that counts. You'll be the champion.
Being the main game is what counts.
Exactly.
100% being the main game.
It's the only thing you promised.
The absolutely only thing I promised. So, yeah, join me
See you
tomorrow
for that.
for Pokemon Platinum. More of this on Sunday, where we, I guess, do all the endgame side content.
There's going to be a lot of side questing to do.
There's a lot. I don't think there's as much as, like, Graces or...
Not Graces, but
Symphonias.
also, like, not the super stupid busy work of Graces. Because, like, there weren't that many real quests in Graces.
There are basically
really
no
thing.
real quests, yes.
Like, you would occasionally get little scenes, but it was like 4 out of the 21 random item hand-in quests that you had to do that would give you that.
Yes, we also have to fight the Fell Arm Beasts. We've got this dungeon. We've got some stuff to do.
There'll be a few more streams, but we are coming up towards the end.
Alright, well, see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Tifo's the best.
Of course.